Local cults played a significant role in the religious landscape of ancient Rome, reflecting the diverse beliefs and practices of the Roman people. These cults were often centered around specific deities and were deeply rooted in the daily lives of individuals. One of the most prominent cults was that of Mithras, a Persian god of light and truth. The cult of Mithras gained popularity among the Roman military, with soldiers participating in secretive rituals and ceremonies. Another notable cult was that of Isis, an Egyptian goddess associated with magic and fertility. The worship of Isis spread throughout the Roman Empire, attracting followers from different social classes. In addition to these foreign cults, Rome also had a rich tradition of local gods and goddesses. For example, Vesta, the goddess of the hearth, was highly revered in Roman households. The Vestal Virgins, priestesses dedicated to Vesta's service, played a crucial role in maintaining the sacred fire of the goddess. The cult of Cybele, the Phrygian mother goddess, was another important local cult in Rome. Followers of Cybele engaged in ecstatic rituals and processions, emphasizing the goddess's power over nature and fertility. As the Roman Empire expanded, it encountered various religious practices from conquered territories, leading to the assimilation of new cults into the Roman religious framework. The diversity of local cults in Rome reflected the multicultural nature of the empire and contributed to the religious pluralism that characterized Roman society. These cults provided individuals with a sense of community, belonging, and spiritual fulfillment, shaping their beliefs and values. The worship of local deities continued alongside the rise of Christianity, highlighting the enduring influence of traditional Roman religious practices. Roman mythology was rich with gods and goddesses, each possessing unique attributes and roles in the lives of the ancient Romans. Jupiter, the king of the gods, was associated with thunder and lightning, symbolizing power and authority. His Greek counterpart was Zeus, highlighting the cultural interchange between Rome and Greece. Juno, the queen of the gods and Jupiter's wife, represented marriage and childbirth, embodying the ideal Roman matron. Neptune, the god of the sea, was worshipped by sailors and fishermen who sought his protection during their maritime endeavors. Minerva, the goddess of wisdom and warfare, was revered for her strategic prowess and intellect. The Romans identified Minerva with the Greek goddess Athena, emphasizing her role in guiding military campaigns. Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, was a popular deity among the Roman people, with numerous temples dedicated to her worship. Mars, the god of war, was honored by soldiers before battle, invoking his strength and courage in combat. Mercury, the messenger of the gods, was associated with commerce, trade, and communication, reflecting the importance of these aspects in Roman society. Bacchus, the god of wine and revelry, inspired festive celebrations and rituals dedicated to indulgence and merriment. The Roman pantheon also included lesser-known deities such as Vesta, the goddess of the hearth, and Janus, the god of beginnings and transitions. These gods and goddesses served specific functions within the Roman religious framework, influencing various aspects of daily life and societal norms. Interestingly, the Romans often assimilated deities from other cultures into their pantheon, adapting foreign gods and goddesses to fit their own religious beliefs. For example, the cult of the Egyptian goddess Isis was integrated into Roman religious practices, demonstrating the syncretic nature of Roman mythology. Statistically, the Roman pantheon comprised a vast array of deities, with over 30 major gods and goddesses recognized and worshipped by the ancient Romans. Each deity had their own temples, festivals, and rituals dedicated to their honor, underscoring the importance of religious observance in Roman society. The diversity of the Roman pantheon reflected the multifaceted nature of Roman culture, incorporating elements from various sources to create a cohesive religious system. The worship of these gods and goddesses provided individuals with a sense of connection to the divine and served as a means of seeking blessings, protection, and guidance in their daily lives. Religion held a paramount position in Roman society, permeating every aspect of daily life and serving as a unifying force among the diverse population of the empire. The Romans believed that their success and prosperity were intricately linked to the favor of the gods, prompting them to engage in various religious practices to secure divine blessings. Sacrifices, prayers, and rituals were commonplace, with individuals seeking divine intervention in matters ranging from agriculture to warfare. The Roman calendar was replete with religious festivals and holidays dedicated to honoring the gods and goddesses, underscoring the significance of religious observance in the Roman calendar. The Pontifex Maximus, the High Priest of Rome, oversaw religious ceremonies and ensured the proper performance of rituals to appease the gods. Temples dedicated to various deities dotted the Roman landscape, serving as centers of worship and communal gatherings. The Temple of Jupiter, Optimus Maximus on the Capitoline Hill, was one of the most important religious structures in Rome, symbolizing the city's dedication to the chief deity of the Roman pantheon. In terms of numbers, it is estimated that there were over 40,000 temples in the Roman Empire, highlighting the widespread practice of religion among the Roman populace. The Roman state also played a significant role in promoting and regulating religious activities, with emperors often assuming the role of Pontifex Maximus and using religion as a means of legitimizing their authority. Interestingly, the Romans were generally tolerant of foreign cults and beliefs, incorporating them into their religious practices through syncretism. This religious pluralism contributed to the diverse tapestry of Roman religious life, allowing for the coexistence of various faiths within the empire. The importance of religion in Roman society extended beyond spiritual matters, influencing political decisions, social interactions, and cultural expressions. The belief in divine protection and guidance shaped the moral fabric of Roman society, instilling a sense of duty, piety, and reverence among its citizens. Ultimately, religion served as a cornerstone of Roman identity, fostering a collective sense of belonging and shared values that transcended individual differences. The evolution of religious beliefs in Rome was marked by a gradual transition from polytheism to monotheism, reflecting the changing cultural and political landscape of the empire. While the Roman pantheon boasted a multitude of gods and goddesses, including Jupiter, Juno, and Minerva, the introduction of foreign cults and philosophies challenged traditional Roman religious practices. The Hellenization of the Roman world brought Greek philosophical ideas that influenced Roman religious thought, leading to the reinterpretation of traditional beliefs. Neoplatonism, a philosophical system that sought to reconcile Platonic teachings with traditional religious beliefs, gained popularity among Roman intellectuals, shaping the intellectual climate of the empire. The rise of mystery cults, such as the cult of Mithras and the Eleusinian Mysteries, offered individuals the promise of personal salvation and spiritual enlightenment outside the confines of traditional Roman religion. These mystery cults attracted followers from diverse social backgrounds, providing a sense of belonging and community in a rapidly changing society. By the 3rd century AD, Christianity emerged as a prominent religious movement in the Roman Empire, challenging the polytheistic belief system that had long defined Roman religious identity. Interesting numbers reveal that by the end of the 4th century, Christianity had become the dominant religion in the Roman Empire, with an estimated 10% of the population adhering to the new faith. The Edict of Milan in 313 AD, issued by Emperor Constantine, granted Christians the freedom to practice their religion openly, signaling a significant shift in Roman religious policy. This evolution of religious beliefs in Rome reflected the dynamic interplay between tradition and innovation, paving the way for the transformation of the Roman religious landscape. The spread of Christianity in the Roman Empire was a transformative process that reshaped the religious and cultural landscape of the ancient world. Interesting details and facts shed light on the remarkable growth of Christianity within the Roman Empire. One fascinating aspect is the role of early Christian communities in urban centers such as Rome, Alexandria, and Antioch, where believers gathered to worship, share their faith, and support one another in times of persecution. These urban hubs served as incubators for the spread of Christianity, attracting followers from diverse backgrounds and social classes. Another intriguing detail is the use of catacombs as underground burial sites and places of worship for early Christians. These subterranean networks of tunnels and chambers provided a clandestine space for Christians to practice their faith away from the scrutiny of Roman authorities. The catacombs also served as a visual representation of Christian beliefs, with symbols such as the fish, ichthys, and the anchor adorning the walls as expressions of faith and hope. Interesting numbers and statistics underscore the rapid expansion of Christianity in the Roman Empire. By the end of the 1st century AD, it is estimated that there were approximately 100,000 Christians scattered across the empire, forming a fledgling but resilient religious community. This number grew exponentially over the following centuries, with Christianity becoming the dominant religion in the Roman Empire by the 4th century AD. The conversion of Emperor Constantine to Christianity in the early 4th century marked a turning point in the history of the faith, paving the way for the official recognition and endorsement of Christianity as the state religion. By the time of Constantine's reign, Christians accounted for nearly 10% of the Roman population, signaling the widespread appeal and influence of the new faith. The Edict of Milan, issued by Constantine in 313 AD, granted Christians the freedom to practice their religion openly, ending centuries of persecution and marginalization. These numbers reflect the remarkable growth and acceptance of Christianity within Roman society, illustrating the profound impact of the faith on the cultural and political landscape of the empire. The spread of Christianity in the Roman Empire was a complex and dynamic process that reshaped the religious fabric of the ancient world, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to resonate to this day. Persecution of Christians in the Roman Empire was a harrowing reality that tested the faith and resilience of early believers. Interesting details and facts reveal the extent of persecution faced by Christians, including being blamed for natural disasters and societal ills due to their refusal to participate in pagan rituals. They were also subjected to cruel forms of punishment, such as being thrown to wild animals in amphitheaters for public entertainment. One notable example is the martyrdom of Saint Perpetua and Saint Felicity in 303 AD, who faced execution in the amphitheater in Carthage for their Christian beliefs. Interesting numbers and statistics shed light on the scale of persecution endured by Christians. It is estimated that thousands of Christians were martyred during the reign of Emperor Nero in the mid-1st century AD, following the Great Fire of Rome. The Diocletianic persecution in the early 4th century AD resulted in the deaths of thousands of Christians and the destruction of churches and sacred texts. Despite these challenges, the Christian community continued to grow and thrive, fueled by the courage and devotion of its members. Emperor Constantine, known for his pivotal role in the spread of Christianity in the Roman Empire, made a significant impact through the Edict of Milan in 313 AD. The edict, issued alongside co-emperor Licinius, granted Christians the freedom to practice their religion openly, marking a crucial moment of religious tolerance in Roman history. Interesting details and facts reveal that Constantine's conversion to Christianity was influenced by a vision he reportedly experienced before the Battle of Milvian Bridge in 312 AD. In this vision, Constantine saw a symbol of the Chi-Rho, a Christian symbol representing the first two letters of the Greek word for Christ. This event is believed to have played a significant role in Constantine's decision to embrace Christianity and support its growth within the empire. The Edict of Milan not only legalized Christianity, but also restored confiscated church properties and granted Christians the right to worship freely without fear of persecution. Interesting numbers and statistics highlight the impact of the Edict of Milan on the Christian community. It is estimated that there were approximately 6 to 10 million Christians in the Roman Empire by the time of the edict's issuance, constituting around 10% of the population. The edict not only legitimized Christianity as a recognized religion, but also set a precedent for religious tolerance that would shape the future of the empire. Constantine's support for Christianity marked a significant shift in Roman religious policy, paving the way for the eventual adoption of Christianity as the state religion under later emperors. The adoption of Christianity as the state religion of the Roman Empire marked a significant turning point in the history of the faith. Interesting details and facts reveal that Emperor Theodosius I played a crucial role in this decision, issuing the Edict of Thessalonica in 380 AD, which declared Christianity the official religion of the empire. This proclamation marked the culmination of centuries of Christian growth and influence within Roman society. The adoption of Christianity as the state religion brought about a series of profound changes in the empire. Pagan temples were closed, and Christian churches were established in their place, symbolizing the shift in religious power dynamics. Interesting numbers and statistics underscore the impact of this transition. By the end of the 4th century, Christianity had become the dominant faith in the Roman Empire, with an estimated 90% of the population identifying as Christian. This rapid expansion of the Christian community reflected the widespread acceptance and endorsement of the faith by state authorities. The adoption of Christianity as the state religion also led to the integration of Christian values and beliefs into the legal and political structures of the empire. Christian teachings on morality and ethics influenced imperial legislation, shaping policies related to social welfare, charity, and justice. The state-sponsored promotion of Christianity resulted in the construction of grand basilicas and cathedrals across the empire, serving as centers of worship and symbols of Christian authority. The adoption of Christianity as the state religion represented a seismic shift in Roman religious practices, signaling the end of centuries of polytheistic worship and the beginning of a new era dominated by monotheistic faith. The adoption of Christianity as the state religion of the Roman Empire had far-reaching consequences that reshaped the social, cultural, and political dynamics of the ancient world. One interesting consequence was the transformation of religious practices and beliefs among the Roman populace. Pagan temples dedicated to traditional Roman deities were gradually replaced by Christian churches and places of worship, symbolizing the decline of polytheistic worship in favor of monotheistic faith. This shift in religious allegiance had a profound impact on the everyday lives of individuals, influencing their values, behaviors, and interactions within society. Interesting numbers and statistics reveal the demographic changes brought about by the adoption of Christianity. By the end of the 4th century, it is estimated that over 90% of the Roman population identified as Christian, marking a significant increase from earlier centuries. This rapid growth in the Christian community reflected the widespread acceptance and influence of the new faith within the empire. The adoption of Christianity also had political implications, as Christian values and ethics began to shape imperial legislation and governance. Concepts of charity, compassion, and social justice, rooted in Christian teachings, influenced state policies on welfare, slavery, and the treatment of marginalized groups. Interesting details highlight the construction of grand basilicas and cathedrals funded by imperial resources, serving as symbols of Christian power and influence. These architectural marvels not only provided spaces for communal worship, but also showcased the wealth and prestige of the Christian community. The adoption of Christianity as the state religion marked a significant shift in Roman culture and identity, laying the foundations for the development of medieval Christendom and shaping the course of Western history. The legacy of Roman religion and mythology continues to resonate throughout modern society, shaping art, literature, and cultural traditions. Interesting details and facts reveal the enduring influence of Roman deities and myths on Western civilization. For example, many Roman gods and goddesses were assimilated into the pantheon of Christian saints, with figures such as Saint Bridget of Ireland and Saint Valentine drawing parallels to Roman deities like Minerva and Venus. This syncretism reflected the interconnected nature of Roman and Christian beliefs, highlighting the cultural exchange that occurred during the transition from polytheism to monotheism. Another fascinating aspect of the legacy of Roman religion is the preservation of ancient Roman temples and ruins, which serve as archaeological treasures and tourist attractions. The Pantheon in Rome, dedicated to all Roman gods, stands as a testament to the architectural and engineering prowess of ancient Roman builders. Its iconic dome and oculus continue to inspire awe and admiration among visitors. Interesting numbers and statistics shed light on the enduring popularity of Roman mythology in contemporary media and entertainment. For instance, the Marvel Cinematic Universe features characters inspired by Roman gods and heroes, such as Thor and Hercules, reimagined in a modern superhero context. The enduring appeal of these mythological figures speaks to their timeless relevance and cultural significance. Additionally, the influence of Roman mythology can be seen in popular literature, with works like Rick Riordan's Percy Jackson series drawing inspiration from ancient Roman myths to create engaging narratives for young readers. The legacy of Roman religion and mythology serves as a bridge between the ancient world and the present, connecting us to the rich tapestry of beliefs and stories that have shaped human civilization.